Good afternoon. Welcome back out to Bowen Field at Peters Park for today's matchup between the West Virginia Tech Golden Bears and the homestanding Bluefield University Rams. A little midweek action here as we're set to begin play momentarily. Rams starting lineup consists of catcher Michael Royston, first baseman Nicholas Sturgio, second baseman Dylan Dotson, shortstop Josh Holland, third baseman Cody Crafton. In the outfield for the Rams, left fielder number 23 Chris Johnson, center fielder number 3 Sean Cherry, and last but certainly not least, right fielder Jordan Ramsey. Designated hitter for the Rams this afternoon is, I believe, Max McLaughlin, number 7, as we are getting going here. Starting pitcher for the Rams, number 28, Raymond Smith, fan favorite, as he will look to certainly stop this Golden Bears offense this afternoon. Conditions are slightly wet following the monsoon yesterday afternoon, but dry enough for a great day of baseball.
I completely agree with you there, CB. Rams coming off of a non-ideal week this past weekend, but coming into this new week, they're expecting to do some damage and really take a hold of these West Virginia team here. So let's see what they can do here.
Absolutely. As Royston throws down, and we will now see the leadoff hitter for West Virginia Tech make his way to the box.
Really, really excited to see old Raymond Smith battle back this week. Wasn't the best weekend that he had. But Raymond Smith is known for being a very strong pitcher. So,
absolutely. First offering from Smith. Swung on into left field. That's down the line, and it will get down. Maddox Sims rounds first, headed to second base as he will be in with a stand-up double to start off the game for West Virginia Tech.
What an opening hit there for West Virginia Tech. Not something the Rams probably wanted to see there, but got to give it to the man. He just pieced that ball up and put it into left field.
And that'll bring up number 32, Maximiliano Aroba. The catcher for this Golden Bears squad. Aroba hailing from Ecuador.
Wow, that's interesting to see there.
Indeed.
I'm wondering how this game is going to go, considering that that hitter there just took it on the first pitch and took it out there. Might be a high-hitting game.
Pitch from Smith,
wow,
clubbed out into right field. Ramsey giving chase at the track. And that ball is gone. 2-run home run for Aroba. Two-run home run from Aroba will give West Virginia Tech the lead, as that'll bring up number 30, Gabe Templeton, an outfielder from Morgantown, West Virginia. He's a sophomore for the Golden Bears.
Sure that wasn't the start that Raymond Smith wanted to have today, but Raymond Smith's one of those guys that'll stay locked in and keep flowing.
Smith very resilient, as he will come back with a strike to start out this at-bat to Templeton. Ball off the glove of Smith will kick out into left field for a base knock. Templeton all over that one, as Smith almost got to the ball, just missed it. And that'll bring up number 8, Jacob Tompkins, first baseman for West Virginia Tech.
Seeming like this West Virginia Tech team has some good hitters here in the first half of this lineup. Raymond Smith still doing what he can to keep them out of this.
Pitch from Smith popped up left side. Holland giving chase off of the dirt in the infield, and he is under it for out number 1. Smith able to work efficiently there against Tompkins to record that out.
Good play there by the shortstop to get out there. Despite these weather conditions, the field, although the rain has stopped now, the field did take quite a bit of water in the outfield today. So way to keep his feet under him there to make that play.
Absolutely. And that'll bring up the next hitter for West Virginia Tech, is that's a ball inside from Smith. That's number 2, J.J. Polvinale, an infielder for West Virginia Tech. I'm trying to get our stats pulled up. I don't quite have them, so I apologize if there is any mistakes regarding positions here. Runner goes. Royston throws down.
Great throw.
On the money, Royston with the hose piece to record out number 2. Great shot from Michael Royston, the senior catcher there.
Yeah, that's a big out there for the Rams. They really came off of having two big hitters there. Just put the balls in play, and they ended up getting 2 across the plate there. But how about Royston making that throw to get that runner out on the bag? That was awesome there.
Next offering from Smith misses outside for ball number 3. Smith, very resilient pitcher, certainly will attempt to get back in this count here.
Smith winds up and delivers.
And that's high for ball 4. Polvinale will draw a 4-pitch walk from Smith.
Royston doing his thing here, calming down number 28, just telling him to get this last out here. Good leadership skills there by the catcher here for the Rams.
And that'll bring up number 24, Cody Cooper, for West Virginia Tech. In there for a strike. Great pitch from Smith there as Cooper looks for an 0-1 count. 2 outs here, top 1.
Raymond winds up here. Another good pitch. Almost makes the batter chase there, but it's a ball low.
Cooper holds on the check swing on the dirt pitch from Smith to even things out 1-1 here as he'll toe the rubber once again and into the stretch. Comes set. The 1-1 is in there. Strike number 2. Great pitch from Smith once again right at the knees, making Cooper have to make some tough decisions in the box early in this at-bat here.
These West Virginia Tech base runners look like they're getting off the bag quite a bit, but as we see a pickoff move there, doesn't get him. But I'm gonna say that I don't think they want to run on Royston after seeing that hose earlier.
I wouldn't. I surely wouldn't. That's something we have seen. A lot of teams staying rather conservative against Royston behind the dish. As once again, Royston showcasing great athleticism to block that one up there as count now moves even at 2s.
Yeah, no, Royston's one of those guys that he will do whatever it takes to just block a ball up. So that's a great job by Royston to keep that ball in front of him.
2-2 offering on the way. Swung on and missed for strike number 3. Smith will retire the side on a swinging Cooper as Rams able to get out of that one after some early troubles. Bears lead it 2-0. Starting pitcher for the West Virginia Tech Golden Bears, number 3, Cole Brown, a 6-foot sophomore from Summersville, West Virginia.
We are back for the new inning as the catcher throws down and the pitcher is about to step back on the mound. Looks like number 5, Michael Royston, the catcher, coming up here to the plate to lead off the bottom half of this inning for the Rams.
Royston had a very solid weekend despite the 3 losses, as he was able to reach base many times for the Rams in critical scenarios. Pitcher comes set, offering one inside for a ball. Brown misses high and in to Royston there as Royston gets ahead early to lead off this inning for the Rams.
Interesting but strong-looking windup here from the West Virginia Tech pitcher. He delivers another ball there.
Pitch goes high for Brown for ball number 2.
2-0 pitch. This is exactly where Royston wants to be as a leadoff hitter here. Fouls that one away. Goes out of the ballpark there. Royston putting a good swing on the ball. Looking to do some damage to get these Rams started here for this bottom half. Pitcher winds up, comes set. Hard hit foul ball there by Royston.
Count now moves 2-2 to Royston off the foul ball.
Royston steps back in, looking to remain in this AB here.
And that is ball number 3. Royston now finds himself in a full count as he'll look to get on by any means here and get a runner going for this Ram squad.
It was a good eye there by Royston, but we will see how close this zone shrinks up with the 3-2 count.
And fouled off left side towards Corey Mullins in the stands.
Shout out to Corey out there, looking fly as always.
As always, as count still remains full count here to Royston.
Pitcher delivers.
Ground ball up the middle, second baseman sliding. Can't head on to it. That will be a base hit for Michael Royston as second baseman number 28 there looked like Nate Wolf.
Yeah, it looked like that caught Royston right on the hands. Ended up dribbling almost to the outfield, but the second baseman, he did put a good glove on that, diving for it. Just couldn't make the play. Great job there by Royston running that out and getting safe at first.
And that'll bring up 2-hole hitter number 20, Jordan Ramsey. Ramsey, solid season this thus far for the Rams as he'll look to continue his impressive form here with a runner on.
Been very impressed by this hitter. Let's see what he can do here.
Ramsey shoots one right side, high in the air. Right fielder giving chase into the home bullpen for a long strike. Ball gets just out of play as Ramsey will now continue his at-bat.
Warning track looking a little dangerous over there on the right side of the field. Looked like the right fielder had to let up a little bit just to make sure he didn't fall, but that ball ended up being out of play anyway.
And now Ramsey 0-1 here. Brown comes set on the mound. Keeping an eye on, looks like Michael Schott at first base running for Royston now as that is a ball high for ball number 2.
Ramsey, one of those guys, if you throw him a fastball here, he's going to attack it. So looking to see number 20 do some real damage and stay consistent as we've seen him this season. Pitcher throws back.
Pickoff attempt not in time from Smith. Keeping his eyes on Michael Schott there at first base. Caroline County, Virginia native. As Brown now comes back set and fires. Ramsey swung on hard left side. Ropes past the third base bag. Schott will hold at second base as left fielder playing deep there. Able to hold him and prevent an extra bag.
Yeah, good hit there by J. Ram. That's a perfect spot to put that ball. Looked like the third base coach was hoping number 1 would reach third there, but probably a smart decision for holding up there as the left fielder seemed to get that ball in pretty quickly.
Yeah, the third base coach there, Medlock, really wanted Schott to make his way to third base, but Schott kind of unsure on that arm of the left fielder there, decides to hold station. And that'll bring up number 23, Chris Johnson, the left fielder for the Bluefield Rams. 3-hole hitter will take ball number 1 low and get ahead early.
This is a hitter with runners in scoring position that I would not want to throw to. This guy he's just got some crazy power, man. If he gets a hold of one, it's going to go.
Brown keeping it on, fires home. Pitch just misses low to Johnson. Johnson really has been able to get the pitch he wants in many of his at-bats this season, laying off pitches that may be close or may get called strikes that aren't quite there. As he'll hit one high into the air, foul for strike one. What I'm getting at there is Johnson's a very disciplined hitter waiting on his pitch to drive it very deep in this ballpark.
Yeah, I can definitely agree with that. From the games that I've got to watch this player play, he seems to just be one of those guys that shows great plate discipline, and if you leave something down the middle, he's going to take it out of the ballpark. Looking to see what this pitcher will do here as he winds up. Another ball there from the West Virginia Tech pitcher. CJ in a great spot here with a 3-1 count as he fouled that ball way up in the air. CJ looking to keep this one in the ballpark.
And that'll be ball number 4 to Chris Johnson as Cole Brown has loaded the bases with the Rams cleanup hitter up to bat, Nick Sturgio, the senior first baseman from Arnold, Maryland, one of the captains on this roster, great leader and great player on both sides of the ball, will certainly look to do mass amounts of damage here with the bases juiced and no outs.
I can completely agree with you there. Let's see what this Maryland native can do here with runners juiced here.
Swung on, high on the right side, second baseman and first baseman giving chase. Able to make the catch, that's number 8, Jacob Tompkins. Spun in circles for about a minute there trying to find that baseball in the cloudy skies here in Bluefield, Virginia. Able to come down with the out as now Cody Crafton steps into the box. Crafton homered twice this weekend for the Rams. Great recovery from the third baseman there as he'll now get back in the box here for his first at-bat of the day.
Sturge giving a little clap there, a little disappointed-looking clap with a little head shake. I believe he just didn't get the pitch that he wanted, still swung at it. But I believe Sturge will do something great here this next at-bat.
And that'll be ball number 1 to Cody Crafton. Once again, these Rams getting ahead early in the count, laying off junk and waiting on their pitch.
Yeah, Crafton having 2 big hits this weekend. Let's see what he can continue to do as this week unfolds.
Pitch from Brown in the other batter's box, blocked up by the catcher as count now moves 2-0. Bases loaded here with 1 out.
Not sure if this West Virginia Tech is completely aware of what number Don done this past weekend, but it does not look like they are wanting to throw to him at all. Pitcher is now getting his sign and winding up. Delivers the pitch. Another outside pitch there. They just do not want to throw to Cody Crafton here.
Absolutely not.
Honestly, I can't say I blame him, though. If I got a big dog up to bat hitting homers this past weekend, I probably wouldn't do it either with bases juiced.
Brown comes set. 3-0 offering. High ball 4 as the Rams will now get on the board off the RBI walk from Cody Crafton. Shot comes around and steps on home plate for the run. And looks like we'll have a little bit of a talk session on the bump as the West Virginia Tech coach comes out to chat with his pitcher. Perhaps
seeing a new pitcher come in here for West Virginia Tech as the coach motions.
They'll move to the bullpen here. Brown, 1/3 of an inning there, 1 run given up as West Virginia Tech will have a new guy on the bump here. Looks to be number 99, Andrew Lynch, 6'3" senior from Keyser, West Virginia, Frankfort High School, as he'll look to dig the Golden Bears out of this bases-loaded scenario. set to restart action here. Top one, bases loaded. Score 2-1. Sean Cherry will step in the box to face Lynch and get things back underway under the lights here at Bowen Field.
Big 6'3" pitcher here for West Virginia Tech. Let's see what kind of power he can deliver here.
Swung on a miss from Cherry, 4-1. Cherry looking aggressive here early in the count as count now moves 0-1 in favor of Lynch.
Yeah, Cherry's one of those guys that really likes to attack the baseball early. That's one thing that I know these Bluefield coaches like about Cherry. He stays attacking the baseball.
Swung on up the middle off Lynch's glove, running over. Can he make the play? No, he cannot. Cherry in there safely off of the hard-hit ground ball to the pitcher, and that will plate number 20, right fielder Jordan Ramsey, as bases still loaded for these Rams here at the top ball game. And
yeah, this is a great spot for these Rams to be in, and great piece of hitting there by Cherry. And how about that quickness getting down there to first base? Although that bounced off the pitcher's glove, Cherry did take some time. Cherry flew down the baseline there
very fast, and that'll bring up number 8, second baseman Dylan Dotson, as he'll swing first pitch on the breaking ball, and that'll be strike one.
Seems as if this West Virginia Tech pitcher is definitely attacking the zone early, which is a good thing for these Rams, giving them pitches to hit.
Lynch comes set. 0-1 offering. Dotson swung on over the glove of the first baseman. That'll be at least one run, maybe two. Dotson rounds hard at first base, and it will plate 2 runners for the Rams as they will now take a 4-2 lead off the back of Dylan Dotson.
Great piece of hitting there by Dylan Dotson. Honestly thought that first baseman had the ability to get to that ball, but that ball must have just been hit very hard, and Dylan Dotson ended up finding some green out there in right field.
Great swing from the junior there as Rams now runners on first and second, and that'll bring up designated hitter number 7, Max McLaughlin.
Got some insight from number 7 before this game, and apparently number 7 on West Virginia Tech is actually his cousin. So, fun fact of the day there.
Ball squirts away from catcher there, Aroba, as Cherry and Dotson will both advance off of the errant pitch. You are indeed correct about McLaughlin. His cousin, Aiden McLaughlin, is a right-handed pitcher for West Virginia Tech, both hailing from Narrows, Virginia. Comes set and fires. McLaughlin, right side of the infield to the second baseman. He will be retired at first, but will plate Sean Cherry from third base. As Rams now move 5-2, and number 2, Josh Holland, the shortstop, now hitting for the Rams.
Hits like that by number 7 are definitely okay in these positions because these Rams are developing a lead early in the game. That's exactly where they want to be. So good way to get that RBI there for Max.
Check swung by Holland, called. They say he went, and that'll be strike one. Definitely a lot of small ball from these Rams. Team baseball, you love to see it.
Yeah, I've definitely seen these Rams players build a lot of chemistry over the past little while, so it seems like they're working very good together.
Swung on and missed from Holland on the breaking ball for strike 2. Holland with a hearty cut there, 0-1, as he'll now be in a 2-strike situation here with 2 outs and a runner on third.
Holland looking to keep these Rams alive as the Rams have put up good numbers here this bottom half.
And that will retire the side. Rams put up a 5 spot on the Golden Bears as now they'll look to protect a 3-run lead, score 5-3 in favor of Bluefield. Thank you for listening to Bluefield University Athletics. 5-2. And beginning action here. Top two, Smith still on the mound for the Rams. Number 26, second baseman Nolan Copeland now stepping in as he will take ball one outside.
Beautiful looking bat here. I'm liking the pink bat here from this hitter. What do you think, CB?
I believe that's the Valentine's Day edition of last year's Voodoo, as Smith now misses outside ball two. Very nice bat.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Voodoo 1/1 pieces. I will say that. But I've only seen this Valentine's edition bat a few times, so very cool to see.
Agreed. And Smith now misses inside. 3-0 count now to Copeland to start off the top of the second.
Ray not in the position he wants to be. But like I said earlier, this guy likes to battle back, so.
And that's ball number 4 to Copeland as he will draw a leadoff walk for the Golden Bears. And now we have a pitcher's meeting once again for the Rams. Head coach Mike White coming out to speak to Smith. White now making his way off the field following the little pep talk to Ray Smith with a runner on. And that'll bring up number 31. That's the catcher, Maximiliano Aroba for West Virginia Tech. And that ball in the dirt over the head of Royston, as that will be a stolen bag.
Yeah, another not so great pitch there by Ray, but I'm telling you, man, Ray might be in this position right now, but I like giving this guy a chance here. Number 28, one of those guys that is known for consistently staying in the zone. Just looking like he needs to dial in a little bit here.
Smith now 1-0 into the stretch. Runner on second, comes set. Kicks and fires. And that's on the outside corner. Strike one. Smith able to battle back and even things up here to the second batter for West Virginia Tech this inning.
Hearing a little bit of motivation from the dugout there from the Rams. I think the assistant coaches like that pitch there.
Pitch low and in. Just misses the zone. Smith.
Yeah, that really was not a bad pitch there from Ray.
Not at all.
Just missed a little inside, I believe.
As now count moves 2-1 in favor of Aroba. Swung on and missed. Hefty cut from the catcher there as Smith blows the fastball by him. Now in a great position here with 2 strikes.
Yeah, seemingly looking quite late on that pitch as he blew that ball by him. Probably expect to see another fastball blown by him again here.
Payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. Smith now records his second strikeout as Aroba goes down swinging on the outside pitch.
Looked like Ray decided to go to something a little off speed there just to throw the rhythm off there, and he placed it well, made the batter chase. Good job by the pitcher there.
And that'll bring up number 10. That's the right fielder, Tyler Mackey, hailing from Shady Spring, West Virginia, a sophomore.
Shady Springs. That is a local area.
Up in the air on the infield, Sturgio calling for it as he will record out number 2 for the Rams. All of the Rams' infield seem to be all over that ball. Great communication from the squad, showcasing the team chemistry there. As lineup will now turn over to center fielder Maddox Sims, 5'10 freshman from Beckley, Woodrow Wilson High School alumni.
Sounds like a lot of these West Virginia Tech players are quite local from Bluefield there.
Mm-hmm. West Virginia Tech also based in Beckley, just a short drive away. As Smith now fires. First pitch swung on, torched left side. That's on the warning track. That'll score 1. Johnson giving chase. And that'll score another. As Sims has his second stand-up double of the game. And another couple runs will score for the Golden Bears, as scored now 5-4. Excuse me, 1 run there, not 2. 1 run, so now 5-3, excuse me. as Rams still ahead here despite the double of Sims. And that'll bring up number 32, Angel Liava.
Another good piece of hitting
hitter
there by that number 5 for West Virginia Tech.
Swung on, grounded right side, fielded by Nicholas Sturgio. Signals for Smith to stay, and that will be out number 3. Rams still ahead here, 5-3, despite the RBI double from Maddox Sims, as we now move bottom second. If there are any BU students out there listening, tonight is premium night at the Calf. Not just meatloaf or potato salad, steak, ribs, cocktail shrimp, all on the menu. Be sure to go check it out this afternoon, 5 to 7, normal Calf hours. Lineup will flip back over for the Rams as we start action. Bottom 2, switch hitting catcher number 5, Michael Royston, in the box for the Rams. Led off with a single earlier, looking to build on that.
Yeah, great job by number 5 last inning to get a single to help these Rams out for being a leadoff hitter.
Lynch's 0-0 offering high and out, almost in the other batter's box, as Royston ahead now 1-0.
Royston looking very comfortable in the box today.
Lynch comes set and fires. That's in there, strike number 1 on the outside corner. It looked to be a little off speed there, as now count evens up 1-1.
Royston tapping his hip there, making sure that he reminds his head to stay inside of this baseball here.
And that's almost into the foot of Royston. That'll be ball number 2. Dirt ball, back foot to Royston, as he'll take. Very advantageous hitter's count here, 2-1. Certainly looking for a pitch to drive.
Yeah, I was a little confused there. I wasn't sure what that noise was, where that ball hit off the catcher. But looks like the pitcher delivers another strike there, bringing the count to 2-2 here for Michael Royston.
Borderline fastball, looked a little in. Catcher able to drag it back in. Home plate umpire gives it in the way of the pitcher, as 2-2 offering on the way now from Lynch.
Had a feeling that pitcher there was going to throw something there outside to get Royston to chase, but Royston laid off there as he sees a ball outside.
Once again, using those catcher eyes very well, very disciplined in the box, Royston, as he's now worked another full count. Swung on up the middle once again. Royston with his second single of the afternoon will get on here to lead off top 2 for the Rams. And, of course, that'll bring in number 1, freshman Michael Schott.
Number 5 doing what a leadoff should do there, putting the ball in the green grass there. Some may say that green grass looks a little bit like a green bean. What do you think, CB?
Possibly. In spots, it looks about the color of Shrek instead, as that'll bring out number 20 right fielder Jordan Ramsey for the Rams. Pickoff attempt not in time from Lynch. Shot, very quick guy, able to get back very easily.
Yeah, shot seemingly made that look very easy as he walked back, standing up to first base there.
Pitch in there for a called strike on Ramsey as Lynch gets ahead early versus the power-hitting right fielder.
Pitcher delivers.
Swung on Ramsey, fouled backside towards the hill as count now moves 0-2 in favor of Lynch.
Yeah, 0-2 count here. J-Ram, one of those guys again, very powerful hitter. Do not expect this pitcher to throw anything around the zone. I would say he was going to make him chase here.
Pitch from Lynch in the dirt for ball number 1. Ramsey fighting back here as count now moves 1-2. Still in favor of Lynch. Ramsey still in a defensive posture. Shot, conservative leadoff first with the muddy conditions here at Bowen Field, as that'll be down again for ball number 2. Rather than muddy, I'll say damp. Field, little, not soupy, but...
Yeah, it doesn't look too terrible. I can definitely tell that some rain has caught this dirt here, but I believe, shout out to our maintenance crew for making this dirt look pretty good and playable today.
Great work by both the grounds and field crews to get the tarp on and off to prevent this field from being underwater this afternoon, as Ramsey now has drawn a full count here, looking to get on with a runner on first. Ball number 4 in the dirt, way back at the backstop. Shot looking for third now, as the catcher looking to come up firing will hold the freshman at second base.
Good job there by the freshman, number 1, speeding around the bag, knowing the situation, and really just paying attention to his third base coach. The catcher did seem to get to the ball pretty quickly there, so good job, though, by number 1 for being aggressive.
That'll now bring up number 23, left fielder Chris Johnson with 2 runners on, 1 in scoring position. Lynch now working with some pressure here on the bases as he'll come set and fire. Swung on Johnson, foul ball left side, as count will now move 0-1 here in the bottom of the second.
You are right. I do believe this West Virginia Tech pitcher is probably shaking a little bit, to be honest. No outs, runners in scoring position with this kind of hitter up to the plate. Not where this West Virginia Tech pitcher wants to be.
Definitely not. Lynch comes set, kicks and fires. Low again for ball number 1. First of the at-bat to Johnson. Both hitters so far in this inning have worked full counts against Lynch, able to capitalize off of great pitches, or great hittable pitches. Lynch set now. 1-1 offering on the way. Low and out to Johnson for ball number 2. Johnson very patient, as we mentioned earlier in the broadcast.
Third base coach, Coach Medlock, continuing to give this batter some motivation to do some work here to put these Rams up on the board again.
2-1 offering in the dirt once more. 3-1 now to Johnson. Certainly a threat to get the bases loaded here with Sturgio on deck.
Yeah, this will be another big position for Sturgio coming up with bases loaded once again. I think he could capitalize this time for sure.
Lynch is 3-1. Swung on, popped right side, moving out of play. Will it be? It will not. Catcher Aroba able to range over and make the catch for out number 1.
Yeah, impressive job there by the catcher. I honestly was not sure if he was going to make the play on that ball, as the ball seemed to tail a little bit away from the catcher. But good catch there by the West Virginia Tech catcher.
Yeah, that ball almost made it to the little incline at the wall on the backstop, but not quite. Stayed about on the edge of the warning track, as now number 17, first baseman Nick Sturgio hitting for the Rams. Swung on, hit hard left side, gloved, tag, and throw. First baseman comes off the bag. Sturgio safe at first. However, shot retired on the tag, as that will be 2 outs for the Rams. Fielder's choice awarded to Sturgio.
Yeah, it looked like Schott wasn't really aware that that third baseman was right in the baseline, but Schott really had no other choice but to go full aggression to third base.
Especially on a force play like that, Schott really had nowhere to go. As now third baseman Cody Crafton, number 9 for the Rams, strides into the box against Lynch. Offering is in there. Strike on the outer corner as Lynch quickly ahead on Crafton 0-1.
Crafton seeing 4 straight balls his last AB. Looking to do some work here for the Rams today.
Lynch comes set. Checks on Ramsey at second. Now to the plate. Little ground ball. Gloved by Lynch. Back over to first, and that will be out number 3. Crafton hustled down the line. Just not in time. Score remains 5-3. Rams still ahead here. Bottom 2. Action beginning here. Top 3, number 30, Gabe Templeton, now batting for the Golden Bears. Templeton playing left field today as Ray Smith fires in strike 1 to get this inning started.
Ray looking to be very quick and efficient this inning as it looked like he really fast walked back to the mound there.
Ooh, sorted Templeton there. Great pitch from the junior.
Yeah, like I said last inning, Ray's one of those guys you cannot count out. He looks very dialed in right now.
Yeah. Smith, a senior, actually. 0-2, swung on, poked into left field. Will get down in front of Chris Johnson as Bears now have a runner on with no one out.
Yeah, can't really do much there. Great piece of hitting by the West Virginia Tech batter there. But how about Raymond Smith battling back after not having the best inning last inning and throwing 3 straight strikes there? Ray coming set for this new batter for West Virginia Tech. Hard piece foul.
Onto the front of the tunnel building there. Number 8, Jacob Tompkins, the first baseman, all over that pitch, just yanked it foul as count now 0-1 in favor of Ray Smith.
Yeah, number 8 seemed very locked in on that pitch there.
Swung on and missed. Beautiful breaking ball from Ray Smith to get strike 2 and is now quickly ahead 0-2 in this at-bat to Tompkins.
Ray's off-speed this inning has made these batters look a little surprised and not really ready to swing at it, but they still are biting on these pitches. So you can see Ray implement these off-speed pitches this inning. Good
Almost
pitch.
gets it on the corner. That'll be ball number 1 as Smith trying to find the outer edge. Umpire not giving it. As count now moves 1-2. Still in favor of Smith.
Smith delivers.
Swung on, chopped foul backwards over the umpire. Almost catches him on the head as count still 1-2. here in the top of the third.
Yeah, it looked like the batter just really got the end cap of that ball, and it did almost hit that umpire on the top of the head there.
Smith comes set, kicks and deals. Almost catches Tompkins on the knees for ball 2. Evens things out 2-2, nobody out. Two off from Smith, grounded to Dotson, over to Holland at the bag, over to first. That'll be a double play. Rams defense works great behind the back of Ray Smith there, able to get a good pitch, nowhere close to being a pitch that Tompkins could put a bat on.
Yeah.
As that will record 2 outs and bring up number 2. That's the shortstop. Ball gets by Cody Crafton, who laid out at third base. Johnson fields in left, slips as number 2, J.J. Polvinale, the shortstop for this Golden Bear squad, able to get in with a double.
I want to do a little flashback there. I'm sure Ray was very happy with the middle infield and what they've done there. The middle infield for the Rams has been very efficient this season thus far. And they've done a great job there, making that honestly look quite effortless to get those 2 outs for the Rams.
Third baseman now, number 24, Cody Cooper, a senior for the Golden Bears, now stepping into the box with a runner on second. Smith staying calm on the mound, taking a peek at the second base runner. Now back home. Check swung, called anyway. Great pitch from Smith to start out this at-bat to Cooper.
Ray really looking to work his off-speed pitches this inning, and they have all really made these batters look surprised. So good job by number 28 to work the off-speed, although the fastball's not really
Ground
working.
ball chopped to Crafton at third. Crafton across the diamond quickly to Sturgio at first, and that will record out number 3. Great throw there by Cody Crafton to get the Rams out of this inning unscathed. As we now move bottom 3, score still remains 5-3 in favor of the Bluefield University Rams. Now pitching for West Virginia Tech, that's number 13, Marco Viteri Moran, right-handed pitcher from Ecuador, standing 6'4", a sophomore, right-handed pitcher. Looking at the roster for the Golden Bears, several of their players from Guayaquil, Ecuador, including the current pitcher Marco Viteri Moran, as now we'll have number 3, the center fielder for the Bluefield Rams, Sean Cherry, stepping into the box to lead off the bottom half of this frame.
Cherry looking impressively quick last few innings. Let's see what he can do here in this new one.
First pitch on the way, smacked into right field for a base knock. Cherry swing, first pitch there, as he will get on for Dylan Dotson now, hitting for the Rams, second baseman involved in that beautiful double play there last inning. Had a smoked single into right last at bat as well. Dotson looking to continue his form this afternoon.
Dotson has definitely been very impressive to watch this game. Looking to see some power behind some swings. I know Dylan's got that sneaky power as well. So
over the head of the catcher, Aroba, as Cherry will make his way to second base. Dotson looked like he was getting around there to square for a bunt.
Yeah, I think that may have thrown the pitcher off a little bit there, probably not expecting it, and it resulted in Cherry getting a new bag.
Dotson remaining very comfortable in that left-handed batter's box for the Rams as Moran will come set, taking a peek at Cherry with fire home. Swung on Dotson, torqued right side once again around the first base bag. Cherry looking to score. Dotson looking extra bases as he will cruise to second base for an RBI double. Cherry, no issues at all, headed to the plate as Rams will plate another for a 6-3 lead.
Man, how about number 8 having a day today? Now, if I do believe his last AB was also hit right down the line, right, CB?
It was. A little bit more air under the first one, but still very hard-hit baseballs nonetheless, and that'll give way to designated hitter number 7, Max McLaughlin, hailing from Narrows, Virginia.
Excited to watch Max continue to play today and hit. Ooh.
Swung on and missed. McLaughlin swings for strike 1 there on the inside pitch from Moran. Moran comes set. 0-1 offering. Inside once again. Almost grazes Max's knee there as count now moves 1-1 with a runner on second base. Moran looking rather concerned with Dotson over there, potentially considering him a stealing threat as he once again comes set.
Yeah, I have noticed the pitcher look back quite often.
Swung on over the third baseman's head. Base knock, Max McLaughlin. Dotson will hold station at third base. Third baseman there, number 24, Cody Cooper, was playing almost in the cutout as McLaughlin able to get on here and put runners on the corners for Josh Holland.
Yeah, good piece of hitting there by Max. Really just putting that ball exactly where it needed to be, resulting in a single and giving Dylan Dotson a home at third base.
It's like playing that old game when you were younger, hit them where they're not, right?
Amen.
So that'll give way to shortstop number 2, Josh Holland. Holland, very productive both defensively and offensively for this Bluefield squad. Ball 1 is high to Holland from Moran. Moran seems to be kind of struggling with command here to start off his outing for the Golden Bears. He'll come set. Runner still on the corners. He kicks and fires. High once more for ball number 2 to Holland.
Great position here for number 2. The Rams have a runner at third base, so a good hit by Holland would result in good damage here for the Rams. Let's see what Holland can do as the pitch is underway.
Swung on, foul back. Holland now records his first strike. Count 2-1 now.
Looked like Holland put a pretty good swing on that ball, although he just missed it.
Mm-hmm. I would even look for a sac fly here with nobody out.
Honestly,
and a runner in scoring position here.
That would not be a bad idea here for this Rams offense. No outs. It's not a bad shot there, CB.
Mm-hmm. McLaughlin, decent leadoff first base here as Moran fires home. Outside for ball 3. That seemed to be on the chalk of the left-handed batter's box as Holland now in the driver's seat all the way here against Moran. 3-1.
Yeah, Holland in a great spot here as the pitch is underway.
Swung on high, fly ball, right field. Surely will tag Dotson from third base if caught, and it is. Dotson now coming home, throw from the right fielder, not in time, nowhere close. And Josh Holland records a sac fly RBI as Rams now have their 7th run of the afternoon here in the bottom of the third.
Yeah, like we talked about before that, AB, a sac fly would do a job there, and that's exactly what number 2 managed to do for the Rams, resulting in another run there. So great job there for number 2 to get another run on the board.
Michael Royston up once more for the Rams. He is the leadoff hitter of this lineup, now in his third at-bat here in the third inning. Swung on first pitch into the right center gap. Right fielder over there to make the play. Out number 2. Royston, not a bad swing. Swinging early there against Moran, as that will now bring number 20, right fielder Jordan Ramsey, to the plate for this Bluefield Rams squad.
Yeah, as a leadoff hitter there, that was not a bad swing at all. I think it looked like it maybe caught the inside of the hands a little bit, resulting in that ball flying in the air a little longer, but not bad there.
Moran comes set, kicks home. Ball in the dirt, blocked up by Aroba. McLaughlin holds station. Good read from the junior there to not run on that ball.
Yeah, and another thing about number 7, he is coming off of a knee injury, so probably a good idea for him to stay home there.
Moran comes set. Back over to first base.
Ooh.
McLaughlin able to get back. Looked like he got hung up a little bit in the dirt there, but no issues as Moran's pick not in time. Moran must have thought McLaughlin rather conspicuous at first base with that pickoff attempt. Seemed to be one of his go-to moves as Ramsey swings and misses for strike 1.
Man, that was a big – I don't know if you caught that, CB,
Big
but that was
swing.
a big swing there by number 20. If he gets a hold of something, it might go here. Pitcher looks, checks. Checking again, delivers.
1-1 offering outside from Moran. He is really worried about McLaughlin at first base, man.
Yeah, I have noticed this pitcher, when it comes to these Rams runners, he is not letting up at keeping a look and an eye on them, to be exact.
Fouled back by Ramsey right side, and now count will move 2-2 with 2 outs.
Yeah, this Ecuadorian pitcher, I don't think likes the fact that he has runners on the bags as he continues to check over to number 7, McLaughlin at first base. Ramsey looking to put something in play here with 2s.
Swung on right side, just foul over the tunnel building as Ramsey will remain 2-2. Ramsey defending himself very well right now, waiting on a pitch that he can drive for this Bluefield offense.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Ramsey is having himself an at-bat here.
Moran comes set. Kicks and deals. Punched right side.
Wow.
First baseman Tompkins able to hang on for out number 3. Great strike from Ramsey there just on the ground. And that'll be out number 3 as Rams now turn back over to defense with a new pitcher on the mound. Seems to be number 55, Jaden Rose. Rose, a sophomore pitcher, 6'2", from Fisherville, Virginia, alumnus of Wilson Memorial. Thank you for listening to Bluefield University Athletics. Ballpark still with a decent turnout this afternoon despite the rather intrepid conditions. A little bit of classic Sturgill Simpson on the speakers here at Bowen.
Can't go wrong with some classic Sturgill there, CB.
Absolutely not. He actually just came out with an album only on physical, though, so if you want to listen to it, only on cassette, vinyl, and CD, despite he did upload a YouTube video, though.
How about that?
All the songs.
And like you did mention, not a bad-looking turnout despite these conditions, as I'm noticing we do have some BU students here in the crowd. So shout out to those students for coming out taking their time out of their evening to come watch these Rams play.
For sure. I know we've got at least one member of the worship team here from Bluefield, Ben Campbell.
Shout out to Benjamin Campbell.
In attendance.
Well-known student there at BU.
As we now move top fourth, Jaden Rose looking to start off his outing strong as Golden Bears will have number 26. That's Nolan Copeland, the second baseman, now hitting. Ramsey's first, not Ramsey, Rose. Rose's first offering, a strike outer corner, as he will get ahead here to begin things off top four.
Haven't got to see Rose myself pitch a whole lot, so I'm looking to see what he will do for these Rams today.
Ball skips in front of the plate, and that'll be ball number 1. Copeland has now worked even once as Ramsey now toes the rubber once more. Rose left-handed against this right-handed hitter. Next offering, just outside.
Wow.
Great pitch from Jaden Rose.
That was a good spot there for Rose. I'm not exactly sure where that one missed, as I'm hearing a little bit of what the dugout thinks was a strike. So,
indeed.
Not a bad miss there for Rose as he winds up.
2-1 count now.
Delivers.
In the dirt, ball 3. Copeland's now found himself in a 3-1 count now, as Rose will certainly look to battle back here.
Rose delivering.
Swung on and missed. Great pitch there from the sophomore to work himself back into striking position.
This sophomore is known for being quite good. Although I haven't got to see him pitch much, I have heard great things about Rose coming in on the varsity team as a freshman last year.
Full count offering on the way. Swung on, torched left side, crafting gloves over to first base. Sturgio with the pick for out number 1. Great work from Jaden Rose to alleviate some stress there in the 3-1 and record out number 1.
Yeah, great work there from Rose. Seemed like he was getting a little bit behind in the count in the beginning, but battled back, threw 2 good strikes there at the end, and gave Cody Crafton a chance to get an out there for the Rams.
And that'll bring up the Golden Bear catcher, Maxi Milano Aroba. Swung on, foul back onto the heel for strike 1.
Good-looking swing there by 31 for West Virginia Tech.
Aroba is one of those couple guys I mentioned earlier being from Guayaquil, Ecuador.
Umpire looking like he's signaling a little bit to West Virginia Tech's dugout. Not sure what's going on there.
Potentially not liking some of the things being uttered from the third base side there, as Rose now on the way with the 0-1 offering. And just misses high for ball number 1. Not a bad pitch there from Jaden Rose.
Yeah, not bad at all. J. Rose has looked like he's hit the zone, around the zone anyway, quite a bit here this appearance. Rose steps back up.
55 comes
Winds
in.
up, throws.
Swung on and missed. Got that ball right by Aroba, who was tardy there, as count now 1-2, 1 out here, top 4. Rose set now, 1-2. Swung on into center field. Cherry slips a little bit, will not get there.
Cherry looked like he didn't get the best read on that ball, and slipping up just a little bit. Unfortunate play there. Just good piece of hitting, too, by the West Virginia Tech hitter. That was a deep fly ball to center field there.
Pretty good swing from Aroba, as Cherry, like we mentioned earlier, this field is a bit damp, a little bit slippery. That grass in the outfield, very well maintained, but when things get squishy,
it is a little rough.
Footing.
Yeah, 100%. As an outfielder myself, and I'm sure as an outfielder yourself, we both know how it goes a little bit there in the outfield.
Mm-hmm. Nothing hurt, though. No one scored, so still 1 out here as Rose will stay at work here on the mound as right fielder number 10, Tyler Mackey, will now step in for this Golden Bears offense. Rose's 0-0 offering in the dirt near the feet of Mackey for ball number 1.
Yeah, it looks like West Virginia Tech's in a spot that they want to be in to battle back to put some more runs on the board, but hoping to see J. Rose continue to work.
Shot into right field. Ramsey not able to get there, as it looks like that may be extra bases for Mackey. Absolutely flying. That will plate Aroba as Mackey in there with a triple. Mackey seemed to be absolutely flying there.
Yeah, he was moving around those bases, I will not lie. Looked very fired up, too, as he got there, third base, but I don't really blame him. Looked like the right fielder didn't get the best route there, but J-Ram, one of those guys in the outfield, super tall, uses his length very well. Just missed off the top of the glove there, it looked like, from J-Ram, but good piece of hitting there for West Virginia Tech.
And the lineup will now flip back over for West Virginia Tech. Number 5, Maddox Sims, has 2 doubles on the game, now up. Rose, still from the stretch, comes into pause. Fires just off the corner there for ball number 1. Rose set now. 1-0 offering on the way. Fires right back at Rose off his foot. That'll be a base knock. Holland almost able to make the play there. Ball completely stopped on the infield grass.
Yeah, honestly, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there, but I was honestly a little scared there. I thought that ball hit Rose right off the knee as he bent down a little bit. I thought it may have bounced off his knee, but I'm definitely glad it did not result in an injury there. Because that ball really was flying off the bat.
Hard hit ball there. And that'll bring up designated hitter number 32. That's Angel Leava. As that dirt ball, Royston able to keep it close as runner will remain at first base.
Yeah, Royston, like I said, one of those guys that will just continuously do his work back there behind the plate, as we've seen him do in previous games. Doing a great job today. Oh,
Eva takes
good pitch.
Low.
Not exactly sure that had to have missed low, but great spot there for J. Rose.
From J. Rose. I will disagree with the home plate umpire. I believe that was a strike. Count now 2-0 to Leava. As that's in the dirt on the right-hander batter's box. Royston blocking it up. 4-3.
J. Rose looking a little bit upset, but I'm listening to Cody Crafton over here at third base giving him some pep talk, hoping he can battle back from this 3-0 count.
Rose comes set, 3-0 offering. In there, strike number 1 on the inside edge. Great shot from Rose to get back in things here with a runner on.
Yeah, not counting Rose out here, as it looks like he definitely wants to deal strikes for these Rams. First base runner trying to jump a little bit.
Called low, ball 4. Rose seems to be everywhere around the zone, just not able to get the calls from this home plate umpire, as Leiva will make his way to first base for a walk, and that'll bring up number 30, Gabe Templeton. Templeton, the left fielder this afternoon for West Virginia Tech.
West Virginia Tech has runners in scoring position. J. Rose going to stay resilient here to deliver strikes, as he does there.
Absolutely beautiful pitch from Rose there to get ahead early on the outer edge.
Yeah, like you previously said, it did seem like J. Rose has stayed around the zone quite a bit today, just hasn't got the calls that he wanted.
Rose set once more from the stretch.
Ooh, runner goes.
Runner going. Hosed at third base. Royston keeping everyone close. What a mistake it is to run on Michael Royston.
I'm telling you, man, Michael Royston coming up and firing to third base there. I think the third the third base runner there kind of looked like he thought he got in there, but the umpire said otherwise.
At least from up here, no chance.
Right. Great throw there from Royston.
And that takes a runner out of scoring position and a little bit of pressure off of Rose here with 2 outs as he will find the zone there for a strike. Beautiful pitch from J. Rose there, off speed, offering for strike number 2.
Yeah, it looked like that froze number 30 a little bit there. Did not want to take a chance of swinging at that.
The 1-2 to Templeton. Swung on and missed. Rose will retire the side. Rams defense comes up big there off of a Michael Royston throwdown. And despite the 2-run spot from West Virginia Tech, Rams still remain ahead 7-5. Thank you for listening to Bluefield University Athletics. New pitcher in for West Virginia Tech. That's number 19, Stefan Mochkovsky, right-handed pitcher from Markham, Ontario in Canada.
Fun fact there, we actually have a Canadian named Connor Thiel on our pitching staff here. So interesting to see another Canadian.
Thiel also from the Ontario province in Canada. So that'll bring up number 23, left fielder Chris Johnson. He will be the first batter that Mochkovsky will face here. Mochkovsky, a 6-foot junior right-handed pitcher. Transfer from Garrett College.
2-3, very due for a big hit here.
First offering absolutely torqued into right field, seemingly telling foul. Johnson got a hold of that one just a little bit out of the way there.
Won't lie to you there, CB. After I said that, I thought I just called a big hit, but resulted in a foul ball. But a good swing there by 2-3. We may see some big hits from 2-3 this inning. Looking very efficient here with the bat.
Yeah, Johnson has a lot of potential to put jolts into baseballs, as that will miss low. Ball 1 to the left fielder. 1-1 count now.
Yeah, one thing about 2-3, some may call him Thor, as you notice him swinging a sledgehammer there on deck. I'm not sure if I've seen it this game, but that is one thing 2-3 is known for.
Johnson, once again, right side over the tunnel building. That one on a line into Lotito Park for strike 2.
Swing looks quite effortless there, too. That's the thing about 2-3. He's just got some effortless power. And it could be from swinging that sledgehammer.
I talked to him the other day regarding the sledgehammer. He says it's very useful in getting his hips loose.
Good piece.
Into the left
Beautiful
center gap.
piece of
That's
hitting.
going to be extra bases for Chris Johnson. Great swing from the junior there as he will pull into second base standing up. That ball was on a rope.
Yeah, I'm telling you, CB, I had a feeling there that 2-3 was going to lay a big hit on something, and we see it resulted as it got put out in the green grass there very deep in the outfield. So good job there by number 2-3. And honestly, I like to say I'm kind of impressed there by the center fielder, getting to that ball quickly and throwing it in quite quickly. Good job by both the offense and defense there.
And that'll bring up first baseman number 17, Nick Sturgio, the cleanup hitter for this Rams team. And he'll hit one left side to the third baseman there. Over to first base. Johnson runs, able to advance, hits him in the helmet.
Ooh, third base coach definitely needs to check on him there. Looks a little hurt.
Johnson on the ground now. Ball bounced off of his head there. We will be right back as the training staff now talking to Chris Johnson at third base. Johnson now back at third base, training staff and Coach Mike White making their way back to the dugout. Johnson will remain on third base, seemingly okay. Just needed to get checked out by some staff there, as we'll now have number 3, Cody Crafton, up to the plate for the Rams.
Yeah, that's a good thing to see there for 2-3. One of a very well-rounded players here for this B Rams team. Good to see him okay there.
Right side of the infield, playing on the grass, as Crafton will swing for strike number 1.
Looks like Cody had a little bit of a slower swing there. Just looked a little bit late to that pitch, but Cody is one of those guys that he's going to catch on quickly.
Offering into right field, tailing foul.
Oh, that hurt.
Right fielder lays out into the muddy and soupy warning track there and cannot hang on. That'll be a strike to Cody Crafton now, as he will be working from an 0-2.
I have had my fair share of diving out just as that right fielder did in the warning track, and I do know that is not a very comfortable position to be in. Cody Crafton now stepping back up with 2 strikes on him. See what he can do here, hoping to get Chris Johnson at home.
0-2 offering from Mushkovsky is outside for a ball. A little bit of encouragement coming from the West Virginia Tech dugout now to Mochkovsky.
Crafton looking to put an aggressive swing here. Just misses.
That will be strike number 3. Catcher will throw down to first off the drop, third strike for out number 2. And that'll bring up number 3, Sean Cherry, the center fielder. Cherry had a single off of the last pitcher, Moran, on the first pitch that he saw. Certainly looking to recreate that at-bat with a runner on third base here.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed about number 3, like I mentioned earlier on, this dude will swing at pitches very early just to rattle these pitchers, and he's done a great job today at doing so.
He will lay off the outside fastball for ball 1. Very close pitch there. Great discipline from Cherry to lay off. Mochkovsky pitching from the stretch here will kick and fire. Outside again, nearly the same spot. Cherry not biting, and that'll be ball number 2.
Cherry definitely showing a lot of plate discipline. As we know, he likes to be aggressive. 2-0 count for Cherry.
Swung on
Fisted.
into left field. Little flare. As you said, he got a little fisted there, as that will be an RBI single, Sean Cherry, as Johnson will be the plated run, And that'll bring up number 8, Dylan Dotson, the second baseman. Dotson had a very good performance thus far with 2 singles.
Yeah, I have been very, very impressed by Dotson. I do believe Dotson actually ended up getting a double.
That's right, a double. Both.
But having Cherry on the bag here with number 8 up once again, this is a great spot to be in, even though they have 2 outs. Looking to see number 8 get Cherry around these bases quickly.
Yeah, both of Dotson's hits this afternoon have been absolutely torched to the right side. No shift, though, from this West Virginia Tech squad, as he will take strike 1 on the outer edge there. Borderline pitch in the favor of Mochkovsky.
Number 8, looking quite ready. He's looked very comfortable today in the box. Looking to see if he can result in another hit here. Good piece of hitting.
0-1 offering into center field. Center fielder there, Sims, under it for out number 3, as the Rams will now look to play a little defense with another run added to the lead. Score now 8-5 in favor of the Bluefield University Rams. New pitcher for the Rams, number 15, Brent Avery. Avery, a junior from Wilmington, North Carolina. Previously at Southeastern Community College in North Carolina, as well as many other Rams here this afternoon. Avery been a key piece in this relief staff for the Rams this year. Great pitcher, pretty good guy, if I do say so myself. As we'll look to begin action top 5 here momentarily. Now hitting for West Virginia Tech to start off this inning, that's number 8, Jacob Tompkins, the first baseman, as Avery will look to begin his campaign on the rubber here for the Rams. First pitch.
Yeah, I would, sorry there. Looked like the pitch was fouled off there. But one thing I would like to mention is, kind of like you said, there's definitely some chemistry here in this infield with Dylan Dotson and Cody Crafton both being behind the Southeastern pitcher and all being on the Southeastern squad last year.
Yep. Swung on and missed from Tompkins. Beautiful pitch from Brent Avery there for strike number 2, as count now 0-2 in favor of the junior righty.
Yeah, Avery likely feeling very comfortable knowing his old teammates are with him again, behind him, backing him up.
Avery's 0-2. Swung on and missed. Gave him the salami there for strike 3, as Avery, one batter faced, one batter struck out here to begin inning number 5.
Yeah, great job there by number 15, like CB said. Throwing absolute salami there. Great job there by number 15. Doing his thing. 3 straight strikes. Let's see what he can do as this new batter comes up to the plate. Big swing.
Fouled on left side for a quick strike. That's number 2, J.J. Polvinoli.
Yeah, that was a big swing there. Looked like it caught him inside on the hands, resulting in a foul ball to the left side. Little dribbler, but big swing. Let's see it. Brent Avery continuing to hit the strike zone. Good things to see for 1-5.
Swung on right field. Ramsey on the case for out number 2. Great work from Avery there to remain very efficient here for the Rams. Polvinoli, the shortstop, just got way under that ball, and Ramsey able to camp it and make the catch.
Yeah, great job there by our right fielder. Brent looking very comfortable, as you said.
Number 24, Cody Cooper. Cooper playing third base today, now up in the box.
How about this number 15, man?
Beautiful pitch from Brent Avery there.
Listen, this entire inning, he has not thrown a ball. He's thrown so many strikes. This is a great job there by number 15.
Avery's 0-1 offering. It comes set and deals. And that'll be ball number 1.
Yeah, it might have been a little bit of karma there. I'm sorry, number 1-5, but he's played very effective so far. It just impressed me to see so many strikes being dealt by this pitcher here. But shout out to Brent, doing a great job today.
Avery now working from a 1-1 here with 2 outs. Will come set. The pitch. Just misses outside edge there. Beautiful pitch, Brent Avery. Umpire not having it, however, as count now moves 2-1 in favor of Cooper.
Yeah, I can't lie to you there, CB. That looked very controversial. That looked like it could have been gone our way.
Swung on and missed. Great pitch. Brent Avery evens things out. 2-2, 2 outs here.
May have not went our way there, but number 15 didn't back down from throwing another dagger right down the middle there.
Avery comes set. 2-2 offering. Swung on and missed in the dirt. Beautiful pitch, Brent Avery. What an inning as he records another strikeout. And we will move bottom 5 here. Brent Avery being dominant here, top 5. Once again, have another pitcher here for West Virginia Tech. That's number 17, Aiden Smith, a 6'3 freshman from Fayetteville, West Virginia. Happy National Pancake Day to all who celebrate, by the way. IHOP, although we do not have one anywhere close to Bluefield, I believe the closest one is Bristol, Virginia.
I do believe you're right, CB.
Free pancakes. Free pancakes. I'm a big pancake guy myself, so.
I can definitely agree with you there. I'm interested to know. I wonder what the audience would say. I wonder if they would rather choose waffles over pancakes. I'm more of a waffle guy personally.
See, you're just wrong.
I don't know, man.
You're just wrong.
Looks like number 7, Max McLaughlin, coming back up to hit here for the Rams. Had a very, very good piece of hitting last AB, putting it to the left side of the field, resulting in a single.
McLaughlin in the DH spot today, usually a utility guy for the Rams. And that'll be ball number 1 way up there. Catcher's face mask comes off going after that baseball, and he'll have to get his equipment readjusted here. I believe it's his pitch comp system. I think they're using Apple AirPods. That's something very cool. You'll see a lot of these teams have different styles of communicating pitch calls.
Very true.
Sometimes it's wristbands, sometimes it's walkie-talkies, as I know a couple of JUCOs and the ones we went to had as ball number 2 outside to McLaughlin. It seems West Virginia Tech is using a system based on, I guess, an iPhone.
Yeah. No, that's definitely interesting to see. Definitely a new one that we've seen this year.
2-0 on the way, and that'll be ball number 3 to McLaughlin, staying very disciplined here, working a 3-0 count from Aiden Smith.
Yeah, this pitcher is not seeming to give number 7 anything to hit here. Probably likely to see Max lay off the 3-0 pitch here.
As he does, called strike near the top of the zone there, as count now 3-1. As McLaughlin will readjust and step back in the box here to face Smith. 3-1 offering. Swung
Good
on
piece
into
of hitting
left
there.
field, hangs up, but down for a single. Max McLaughlin now registers his second base knock of the afternoon, and will get things started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Number 7 doing what a DH is supposed to do, producing in his spot today. Just a great job once again there for number 7, resulting in a single.
And that'll give way to number 2, the shortstop, Josh Holland, junior infielder from Virginia Beach, Virginia. And that'll be strike 1 swinging from Holland there.
A little bit of a foul tip there. I'd like to say Holland is probably due for a hit. Looking to see if he can put some damage for these Rams.
Yeah, holds
Check
off
swings.
on the pitch. Called. It said he went.
Interesting call there
No,
from Blue.
no appeal. Home plate umpire called that one. That'll be strike
Yeah.
number 2, I guess. I didn't even think Holland would be close to going there, as he will now play defense here in this count.
Max, a lengthy guy, getting a very lengthy lead.
Swung on left side,
glove
diving
work.
third baseman, back over to first for out number 1. Holland, hot shot to the corner there. Number 24, Cooper, able to get a glove on it and make the subsequent throw. It will move Max McLaughlin into scoring position, however, with the leadoff hitter, number 5, Michael Royston, back up at the dish.
Yeah, I can't lie. I'm quite impressed by that third baseman ranging and making that play. That was a hard hit ball there by Josh Holland.
Smith kicks and deals outside for ball number 1. Royston able to lay off there and get ahead.
Royston, known for producing today. This is a great position for Royston to be in with Max McLaughlin in scoring position.
Swung on, towering left side, third baseman and shortstop making a way over there. Cooper over the shoulder basket catch, as that will retire Royston and bring up number 20, Jordan Ramsey, the right fielder, here with 2 outs and a runner on second.
Fancy looking catch there by that infielder. You don't really see that quite often. I'm quite impressed there. But like you said, number 20 up to the plate, another big hitter for the Rams with a runner in scoring position. Let's see if he can get him to the home plate here.
Smith comes set and fires. Ramsey lays off strike 1 on the outer edge there. Not the pitch he may have been looking for, as count now 0-1. McLaughlin still on second base here with 2 outs. 0-1 on the way. Low for ball. Ramsey not chasing the breaking pitch there as Smith misses.
Yeah, good job there by Ramsey for laying off that pitch. It definitely looked like he almost wanted to swing, but held off.
Ramsey lays off that one as well. Called strike. Seemed to be outer lower corner.
I believe number 7 is really hoping number 20 can not leave him stranded on the bases here. See what number 20 can do as the pitcher winds up and throws.
Swung on, fouled left side. Ramsey staying alive.
Ramsey, one of those guys known for producing quality ABs, continuing to fight off these pitches here. Ramsey staying and doing his job here. Pitcher winds up and throws.
And then it'll be a ball low and out to Ramsey as he will draw his second ball of the at-bat, moving to a 2-2 count now here with 2 gone.
Ramsey still producing a quality at-bat here as 1-7 winds up and throws.
Swung on and missed, and that will be out number 3. Rams not able to plate a runner that inning, however, still maintain an 8-5 lead over the Golden Bears of West Virginia Tech. Starting action here, top 6, number 26, Nolan Copeland, the second baseman for West Virginia Tech at the dish to face Avery once more.
Brent Avery having a very impressive outing thus far as he delivers another strike.
Avery starts off hot here with a strike on the outer edge to Copeland as count quickly 0-1.
Yeah, Avery doing his thing for this Rams defense.
Again, Avery breaking pitch. Beautiful strike 2 there.
Avery looking very dialed in. I'm just going to keep complimenting the man. He's doing such a phenomenal job here as number 5 continuously deals strikes for this Rams defense.
Avery comes set. 0-2 pitch on the way. Check swing. Did he go? He did. That'll be a strikeout courtesy of Brent Avery. I believe that's his 3rd on the afternoon in just his 4th batter faced.
Like I said, man, Avery continuing to deal here on the mound for these Rams.
And that'll bring up number 31, Maximiliano Aroba. Transfer from Bryant Stratton is playing catcher today. And that'll be a ball on the inside corner, borderline pitch there, not in the favor of Avery. As count now at 1-0 to Aroba.
Looked like the catcher may have dropped that ball, unfortunately, which probably caused it to result in a ball. 15 throws it again.
This time low, ball number 2 to Aroba. Quickly 2-0 now.
Brent Avery stepping back up.
Avery
delivering.
Kicks. Foul back. Strike 1.
Brent Avery looking to get back in his groove here, although throwing 2 balls. Battling back and throwing another strike.
Avery comes set. 2-1. On the way. Swung on ground ball. Right side. Dylan Dotson gloves over to first. No problemo for out number 2.
No problem at all for our second baseman today. He has done such a great job today, defensively and offensively. Shout out to number 8.
That'll bring up Tyler Mackey, the right fielder. Had a triple last at bat, as that's in there for strike number 1 from Brent Avery. Pardon the delay there. Allergies. Avery now set for the 0-1. Kicks and fires, and that's a little bit outside for a ball there. Count now 1-1 here with 2 outs. As Avery still working very effectively for this Rams squad.
Brent Avery stepping back up and delivering another big pitch. Everything seems to be going right for number 15. Off speed seems to be working. Fastball seems to be hitting the zone very well.
Absolutely, and it looks like Mackey has called time stepping out of the box there.
Looks like he's trying to throw the rhythm off of Avery. Can't say I blame him. Avery continuing to seem very calm and resilient.
Avery up there like a statue as Mackey steps back in. 1-2 on the way, just misses outside. Breaking pitch got away a hair. Count now 2-2 with 2 outs to Mackey.
Yeah, Avery, he's got this presence going on right now that makes him look very, very strong, very, very ready. Looks like he is staying ready as he throws again.
Shot into the left center gap by Mackey. Cherry cruises under the baseball for out number 3 as Avery provides another scoreless frame for the Rams there, as score still remains 8-5 in favor of Bluefield. Thank you for listening to Bluefield University Athletics. Looking bottom 6 here, Rams will be led off by number 23, left fielder Chris Johnson. Johnson put an absolute charge into one last at-bat into the left center gap for a double. As first offering from Aiden Smith, high, and a ball.
Yeah, big power hitter, like we've mentioned. Very often, number 2-3, he can really put some power behind a baseball. I'd love to see a home run today.
Clubbed into left field. Johnson seemed to get out ahead of that one. Puts it on the warning track. Didn't even really get into that ball at all.
No, it honestly looked like he just threw his bat down at that. And with the power that 2-3 brings, that still floated to the warning track.
Yeah. Left fielder able to make the catch, though, for out number 1, as it'll bring out number 17, Nicholas Sturgio, the first baseman for the Rams. Smith's first offering in there for a strike. Catcher Aroba there able to snap that one up into the zone, as Sturgio now working 0-1 here.
Looked like the off speed just got away from him there, delivering it very high and inside.
Mm-hmm. Smith seems to have a very unique kind of motion here on the mound. As Sturgio clubs it left side, third baseman Copeland not able to hold on. Able to get it over the first in time, though. Cooper for out number 2. Sturgio absolutely smacked that one just right into the hands of number 24, Cody Cooper.
I'd like to say I'm quite impressed by this third baseman there for West Virginia Tech. He's played very well defensively, that I know of for sure.
And that'll bring out number 9, third baseman Cody Crafton, as he'll look to extend the inning for the Rams here, who have got a quick 2 outs. First pitch swung on, fell back into the mask of the catcher Aroba, as we'll have time for a second as he'll look to recover, and he seems to be okay.
Yeah, those are always uncomfortable positions to be in. I know me and you both have had some experience behind the plate catching foul balls like that right back to the mask. They definitely do not feel good. But I'm glad to see this catcher getting back behind the plate as Cody Crafton steps back in to receive the pitch.
Smith back on the mound as well, comes set. 0-1 offering is in there on the corner. Strike 2 to Crafton, who now is working 0-2 here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th.
Ooh.
Pitch from Smith in there, strike number 3, and that will retire the side. Rams, no runners on, nobody across the plate, as we'll look to begin top 7 here with presumably Brent Avery back on the mound for the Rams. And rather than Avery staying out, it looks like we'll have a pitching change here for the Rams. Number 51, Jason Maldonado on the mound, a junior from El Paso, Texas. Pitching for Bluefield here. Stands 5'10", right-handed arm. Looking to do a little damage for the Rams. Starting things off here for West Virginia Tech, their leadoff man, number 5, Maddox Sims, playing in center field today, has had a decent day at the plate for the Golden Bears as Maldonado comes set and fires. First pitch fouled back for a quick strike. Maldonado seems to be working very quickly here on the mound for the Rams.
Noticing a pink theme here from West Virginia Tech. That is some bright pink batting gloves.
Very vibrant.
Honestly, I think I could spot those from a mile away.
Breaking ball from Maldonado is down and away for the first ball here as count now moves even at 1-1.
Maldonado definitely looking to work very fast here on the mound. Almost hits him. Ball inside.
2-1 now. Pink's rather distracting up here in the booth at least.
Yeah, I really have not seen gloves that bright of a color before.
Yeah. Maldonado's pitch hit into left field over the head of Johnson, and that will be off the wall. Johnson able to field, getting it into Holland at short, and that will be Sims's third double this afternoon, as that'll give way to number 32. 32 Angel Leiva, hitting as a designated hitter today, usually a catcher, as Maldonado will look to recover here. Pitch from Maldonado swung on low in the end. Quick strike for Leiva.
Maldonado looking to keep these Rams in a 3-run lead. Looks like it sounded like it caught his back leg, but
I believe that was the sound of it bouncing off of Royston's catcher's gear.
Yeah, I do believe you're right. As I was saying, though, I do think Maldonado is doing his best to remain in a 3-run lead, not resulting in a closer game. Maldonado working quickly and efficient.
1-1 offering outside for a ball there. Maldonado misses a little out and up, actually, as count now moves 2-1 in favor of Leiva as Maldonado fires.
Good pitch.
Ball in there on the outside corner, beautifully located by number 51 there for strike 2.
Yeah, beautiful job there by 5-1, changing his eye direction. Honestly, there may be a backdoor slider on his back foot here. Ooh.
And that will be a hit batsman, as it will catch his front leg, as Maldonado now records a hit by pitch, and Leiva will run to first base.
Definitely not the position these Rams want to be in the later half of this game, but looking to see what Maldonado can do as this new batter, number 30, steps in.
Then I'll bring up number 30, Gabe Templeton, the left fielder for West Virginia Tech. Templeton hailing from Morgantown, West Virginia, home of West Virginia University. As Maldonado now kick fire, bunt from Templeton, skied into the dugout there. Quite a shot on a bunt there, as it'll record a strike.
Yeah, what a bunt attempt there for number 30, but honestly, that's probably what he was going to do. No matter where that pitch was, he probably needed to throw the bat up there. I'm sure that's the call that the coach gave him, and we might see it again here.
Maldonado coming set. 0-1 offering is inside for a ball, very close to being a strike there, as count now evens up 1-1 with 2 runners on, nobody out in the top of the 7th.
Sturgio, the corner's playing in.
Yeah. Royston makes an extremely athletic diving stop behind the dish there. Looks like he almost caught it barehanded under his glove, as he'll come out and talk to Maldy real quick, as he's affectionately known around the clubhouse.
Looks like the catcher here giving some words to Maldy, really trying to get under his skin a little bit to make sure that he throws some strikes here to keep these Rams in the game, because they do not want to lose this lead here.
Royston keeping Maldonado calm, as he'll give the 2-1 offering inside for a ball. 3-1 now.
Another ball inside there from Maldonado. 3-1 count here, hoping to battle back.
3-1 offering. Hits him for a walk. as now Maldonado has walked 2, and the bases will be loaded. And White making his way out to the mound, pointing to the bullpen. It looks like we'll have a relief pitcher as Maldonado's time here this afternoon is coming to an end. And Maldonado will make his way back to the dugout as number 25 for the Rams, Tyler Rakes, a senior from Galax, Virginia, Carroll County High School, will find his way onto the mound here.
Yeah, another local native here in the Bluefield area. Have not got to see Tyler Rakes pitch thus far. Very excited to see what he can do on the mound for the Rams, especially in a tight game like this. You know, the Rams are only up by 3 runs. They have runners juiced here. This is probably not the position that Tyler Rakes wants to be in for a first-time pitcher this year, but I wouldn't count him out. I have in the past played with Tyler Rakes and have seen what he can do, and I believe in this pitcher for the Rams.
Rakes, very unique delivery, very offsetting 2 hitters, at least in my experience, hitting off of Rakes. Very, very spin-heavy. Not a single straight pitch in his arsenal, I don't believe.
Yeah, I can definitely agree. I believe with this different arm slot coming from Rakes, he naturally puts a different spin on the baseball, which can be a good thing for Rakes because these batters are yet to see an arm slot like this today. So I'm looking forward to see what Rakes can do, hopefully throwing off these hitters to prevent any lead from happening for this West Virginia Tech team.
Rakes, very effective, in my opinion, as we'll look to resume action here shortly. And that'll bring up number 8, Jacob Tompkins, the first baseman, as Rakes' first offering. Hard shot to the shortstop. Holland gets over his glove, and that will score a run here for West Virginia Tech. Or 2 runs, excuse me. Score now moves 8-7, still in favor of Bluefield off of the single from Tompkins.
Yeah, good piece of hitting there for West Virginia Tech.
And we'll have a pinch runner. Ethan Dylan Turner will come in for Jacob Tompkins as Rams looking to try and get back into a better position here defensively.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me here to see this West Virginia Tech coach play a little bit of small ball here. We'll see if we see a bunt here. It would not surprise me one bit. Rake steps back on the rubber, gets his sign.
Corners in the inserts for the Rams here as Rakes comes set. Bunt attempt is down, fielded by Crafton at third, over to first for the first out of the inning. Dotson able to make the catch over there as now runners both in scoring position for West Virginia Tech. Pretty good bunt there by number 2, J.J. Polvinoli.
Yeah, like I said, not much of a surprise there. Kind of figured this West Virginia Tech coach was going to try to play a little bit of small ball.
And it looks like we have a pinch hitter for West Virginia Tech. Cooper out. Now number 35, Joshua Tibbetts from Barrie, Ontario, Canada, steps in. Big fella for West Virginia Tech.
Yeah, there must be a lot of trust being put into this guy. As we can tell, bigger guy, probably able to deal some power behind his hitting abilities. So we will see what happens here.
Rakes' first offering in there for a strike. Rakes right-handed, Tibbetts left-handed. As 2 runners on here, 1 strike, 1 out from Rakes.
Rakes winds up, throws.
Pitch.
Good pitch from Rakes. Just missed
Great
low.
pitch. Great pitch from Tyler Rakes there. Laid off by Tibbetts and caught a ball by the home plate umpire. Count now even 1-1 with 1 out. Swung on and missed. Rakes blows it by Tibbetts there for strike 2.
Yeah, Rakes impressing me right now for sure. Staying dialed in, staying calm, despite the runners being in scoring position. Good pitch.
On the corner, down looking, Rakes gets Tibbetts frozen on the breaking pitch as Rakes able to execute greatly there for out number 2.
Yeah, shout out to Tyler Rakes there, sitting that runner down there. Great job there for Mr. Rakes.
And that'll bring up number 26, Nolan Copeland, the second baseman. Still 2 runners in scoring position for the Golden Bears. Rakes' first offering.
Amazing spot there. Honestly, I guess that must have missed a little inside there, but it's not a bad spot to put that pitch there.
Great pitch from Rakes there. Called a ball as next offering low on ball 2.
Weather seems to be cooling down a little bit as I'm getting a little breeze up here in the press box.
2-0 down the middle for strike 1. Weather, just you said, seemingly cooling down a bit. Sun now poking out as well here in this afternoon sky in beautiful Bluefield. 2-1 offering on the way. Not there. Ball 3 low and in to Copeland.
Rams really cannot afford a walk here. Rakes looking to stay dialed in as he delivers this next pitch.
Swung on, fouled off of the leg of Copeland. Full count now. First base is open, but we'd rather not, as it would load the bases here. So this is a very much get him out scenario for Rakes.
For sure. Considering the spot of the lineup we're in, I definitely don't think putting the bases loaded would be very ideal here for the Rams, but I do believe in Rakes that he will do something great here.
Swung on up the middle past Holland, and that will plate 2 runs for West Virginia Tech as they will take the lead 9-8 off of the back of Copeland. And now just 1 runner on first base, bringing up number 31, the catcher, Maximiliano Aroba. Nothing you could really do with that. Just a good piece of hitting from Copeland there.
Yeah, Rakes done his job there as a pitcher. Continued to attack the zone despite the conditions he was in. Just a good piece of hitting there.
Rakes' first offering misses a hair out for ball 1. Yeah, that ball just hit it where we weren't, up the middle. Holland almost was able to make it there, just a hair out of his reach, as count now 1-0 as Rakes brings the next one. Swung on into the left center gap. Cherry giving chase. That ball is off the wall near the National Bank sign. Cut off to Holland. Holland will not make the throw in, and that will plate another run as West Virginia Tech will take a 10-8 lead off the back of Aroba on a double.
Yeah, big shot there by the West Virginia Tech hitter. Good piece of hitting. But 2 outs here. Rake's going to do his thing to get us out of this inning so that we can come up and hit again.
And we have a courtesy runner for the catcher. It's Carson Brown, outfielder from Glen Daniel, West Virginia. As right fielder Tyler Mackey now stepping in. Rakes' first offering outside corner for a strike.
Yeah, good spot here for Rakes to go ahead and get the lead here in this count.
Rakes stepping off for a moment there. Runner still on second base for West Virginia Tech. Rakes coming set, 1-0. Bounces to the plate, breaking pitch, and that will be a ball, 1-1 now, here with 2 outs.
Rakes getting a sign here from the second baseman. Taking a peek here. Delivers.
And that's in there. Strike 2, outer edge. Great pitch by Tyler Rakes. Great location from the senior there.
Yeah, number 10 not really looking to put any swings on this at-bat, but let's see what Rakes can do. Let's see if he can get us out of this inning and result in a strikeout.
1-2. Fouled back. Mackey chasing that one to get a bat on it.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to do whatever he could there to battle that up.
Able to defend with the 1-2 as the count will remain.
Rakes doing a great job making this batter fight for this AB. Rakes comes set, delivers, strike.
Strike 3 looking. Tyler Rakes with a backwards K. Tyler Mackey not swinging. And we will move bottom 7 from behind. Score currently 10-8. Now pitching for West Virginia Tech, number 29, Dale Boone. Boone hails from Beckley, West Virginia, alumnus of Greenbrier West High School. Now hitting for the Rams, center fielder number 3, Sean Cherry. As he'll face Boone here. First pitch is a ball.
Almost hits him there. Cherry having a day today, doing his thing offensively for these Rams. Let's see if he can continue to do his thing today.
Offering from Boone is inside once again from Cherry.
Cherry giving him a little look there.
2-0, both pitches inside. As Cherry now striding in for the 2-0. Boone misses way outside, hits the backstop, as that will be 3-0 now in favor of Sean Cherry.
Boone stepping back up 3-0. Delivers.
And that'll be ball number 4. Boone's first 4 pitches, all balls, as Cherry will make his way to first base.
I don't know. Little bit of eye tag here from 3 and the pitcher. Looks like, I'm not sure if they've known each other or met each other before, but I don't think Sean Cherry liked the fact that he was getting thrown at for the first 2 pitches there.
Agreed. And that'll bring up second baseman number 8, Dylan Dotson, as he will now face Boone with Cherry on first base.
Expected to see a pickoff probably.
Cherry fakes the steal as Boone will record a strike on the outer edge to Dotson there. making count 0-1 in favor of the pitcher.
Dottie having a very effective day today.
And that'll be strike two. Outer edge once more.
Whoa. Not too sure about that one. That looked a little up. But Dottie pounds his chest saying, I believe my bad. And I'm looking to see what number 8 will do with Sean Cherry on the bag.
0-2 here. Dotson swung on.
Off
the glove of the second baseman. Cherry was retreating to first base because that seemed like a routine pop-up as Cherry is retired at second for out number 1. Dotson remains on will make it to first base as that'll bring up number 7, designated hitter Max McLaughlin.
Yeah, Max having a day today. 2 big hits he's had in this DH spot. Let's see if he can continue to
Boone
produce.
kicks and deals. Fastball fouled off of the leg of McLaughlin. 0-1 now.
McLaughlin looking dialed in, not being phased by that ball hitting him in the leg there. I think there's a lot of adrenaline going on from both sides, considering this is a very close game in the very late end of this half of the game.
Dotson, conservative lead at first base. Owen offering now. Outside for a ball. And count now moves 1-1 as Boone's pitch misses low and away.
Pitcher winds up, delivers. Swing and a miss from number 7.
Swung on by McLaughlin there. Seemed to be a little bit of a dirt pitch, I believe. And 1-2 now, McLaughlin in a defensive count.
McLaughlin, one of those guys known for having quality at-bats. Definitely seen him do some great work last year. See what he can do this year as well.
Almost catches the toes of number 7, McLaughlin there for ball 2. Boone bounces that one, and now count 2-2 with a runner on and 1 out.
Yeah, CB, I don't know about you, but honestly to me, it looks like number 7 seems quite unfazed right now. Really in his element, it seems. Dotson with a conservative lead. Swing.
Yeah.
Fouled off.
McLaughlin fouls that one off, keeping himself alive here against Boone.
Max taking a breath, stepping back into the box. Rams really looking to get something going here in this late part of the game to try to get this lead back. Boone looks, delivers.
McLaughlin swung on and missed, and Boone will record a strikeout against McLaughlin. And that'll bring out number 2, shortstop Josh Holland, to face Boone here with 2 outs.
Boone delivers.
And that'll
low
be a ball as Holland now ahead 1-0 to get things going in this at-bat. Dotson still on first base for the Rams. And that is outside for a ball.
Yeah, another ball there being delivered from Boone to staying locked in, hoping to get something going. Not much action on the offensive side from number 2 today, but this is one man that you cannot count out. 3-0, though, probably going to see him take here unless it's right down the middle.
Agreed. Boone now coming set. 3-0 offering on the way. And ball number 4 to Holland, as now Rams now have 2 runners on base here, and Jordan Ramsey, the right fielder, up to bat.
Yeah, great spot to be in for these Rams. Big hitter, big power guy, number 20. Very fast runner as well. J-Ram.
Excuse me, number 5, Michael Royston. I forgot the lineup was just turning over. So that'll be the switch-hitting catcher now stepping in for the Rams. Hitting left-handed here as Boone is a righty.
But again, another one of those guys, number 5, that's just been finding gap to gap recently. Let's see if he can put one in a gap.
Royston.
Big swing.
First swing is fouled into the glove of Aroba, as that'll be strike 1 to the catcher. Boone comes set. 0-1 offering. Swung
Big
on
swing.
and hit from Royston. Over the head. No, right into the glove of the center fielder, Sims, as that will be out number 3. Great swing by Michael Royston, as that will end the inning here for the Rams. Still behind 10-8, moving top 8th. Down complete from Royston, as now we will see number 5, Maddox Sims, make his way back into the box for West Virginia Tech to face Tyler Rakes to start the top of the 8th here.
Number 5 back again with these bright pink gloves. I'm really impressed by these bright pink gloves. I do believe they're Bruce Bolt's. I do like the BGs.
Rakes' first offering,
Ooh.
just a tid inside, as count will now move 1-0. So really feeling like spring out here this afternoon, here on this March evening, as Rakes now comes set for the 1-0. Pitch is there for a strike. Rakes' pitch breaks on the outside edge, and Sims will lay off.
Your comment about spring, I would like to go back to that because honestly, big swing there, big swing and a foul ball.
Right.
But as I was saying, you are right. It does feel a little bit like spring. But one thing about this weather here in Bluefield is it is often very bipolar. You'll see the weather being 39 one day and then 70 the next. Something about this weather here in Bluefield is just different.
1-2 is low and in to Sims from Rakes. Rakes battling here, trying to get this third strike or a good defensive opportunity for the Rams.
Rakes really dealing here.
Swung on
Big
into center
pitch.
field. Cherry
Swing.
under it for out number 1.
Great
Rakes
job.
Able to record out 1 from Sims there. Put a good swing in it. Just not enough.
Sean Cherry, once again, making this play, making the plays that he has just look effortless. That's one thing about number 3 there.
And then
Great job by number Rakes, too.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And then I'll bring up number 32, catcher Daniel Leava for this West Virginia Tech squad. First pitch from Rakes on the edge there for a strike. Great location from the senior. As count now moves 0-1. Rakes into the stretch, kicks and fires. Swung on, fouled straight back from Leava, and We will go 0-2 now.
2-5 doing his thing on the mound today, really throwing strikes, making these batters swing. Looking like a great outing thus far.
Set and deal. Swung on into left field. Tracking in is Johnson. It will get down for a base knock, though, as West Virginia Tech now records their first runner this afternoon in the 8th. Well, first runner in the 8th this afternoon, excuse me. And that'll bring up number 30, Gabe Templeton. Currently playing left field for the Golden Bears.
Rakes coming set, one out here.
Good
pitch.
In there, strike. Beautiful breaking ball by the senior there.
Seems like this off-speed pitch that Rakes is throwing has thrown these batters off. I noticed in the last AB that guy looked a little frozen. And same thing with this guy right here. Rakes really relying on that off-speed.
Swung on, fouled right side onto the hill, and that will be strike 2 to Templeton.
Rakes staying in a groove here, consistently throwing strikes early on in the counts.
Just a bit outside from Rakes there for ball 1. 1-2 count now in favor of Rakes still.
Rakes definitely seems to be relying on this off-speed pitch, but, I mean, it's landing. There's 3 straight there. As we've seen it again, easy play at 2.
Holland, acrobatic play to get the out at second. Cannot turn the double play, however. That will be out number 2.
Good job there by Rakes and the defense to work together to get at least one out there, resulting in 2 outs now here in the 8th inning. Number 8 coming up to the plate for West Virginia.
Rakes set and ready to deal here. His first pitch will be a strike once again. Rakes, very hard-working so far for the Rams today.
If I'm not mistaken, CB, I believe that is 5 straight off-speed pitches that he has thrown. That off-speed pitch definitely seems to be landing in the zone right now. There's 6.
On and missed. Runner. Holland not on the bag. Still a good throwdown from Royston, just not in time there. Delayed steal is successful from West Virginia Tech.
Rakes staying locked in. Like I said, CB, that is 6 off-speed pitches in a row, I do believe. Would not surprise me to see it again here.
Swung on foul right side onto the warning track. And we'll go again at 0-2.
Heavily relying on that off-speed pitch as he throws it once again, but I don't blame him here. It's hitting the zone. It's working. Keep doing your thing, Rakes.
Rakes' pitch fouled off again. Count will still remain 0-2.
Rakes doing a good job here in the later half of this game, throwing strikes, doing what he can for the Rams to get them back in a position to where they can score some runs again.
First baseman Jacob Tompkins fouling off everything here, trying to stay alive, and we'll pop that one left side. Cody Crafton will sit under it for out number 3. Rams will hold the Golden Bears of West Virginia Tech to no runs there and look to get them back here, bottom 8. Thank you for listening to Bluefield University Athletics. New pitcher for West Virginia Tech, number 7, Aiden McLaughlin, cousin of designated hitter for Bluefield University, Max McLaughlin. Aiden is a freshman, 6-foot-tall right-handed pitcher from Narrows, Virginia. Getting things going for the Rams here, bottom 8. Leading off is Jordan Ramsey, the right fielder, number 20. And he'll look to get on here for the Rams.
Yeah, the Rams looking to do something here in the later half of this game as this game is beginning to come to a close. They really need to get something going offensively to put these Rams back in the lead to where they were at the beginning.
First pitch to Ramsey, fouled up and under the catcher as count will now be 0-1 in favor of McLaughlin.
McLaughlin steps back up, gets set, and delivers. Ooh.
And that is inside to Ramsey. Great take from the junior outfielder there to lay off a borderline pitch there.
Yeah, that was a great take there. It looked like McLaughlin put a little bit of spin on that ball that made Ramsey buckle up just a little bit.
Swung on, fouled off the leg of Ramsey. Count will go 1-2. As Ramsey now looking to be defensive here, more than likely.
Ramsey stepping back up. Big 2-0. He has had some pretty good swings today. Very aggressive swings. Let's see if he can get on the bag for the Rams.
Swung on,
Good
hard
swing.
shot up the middle. Ramsey will get on to lead off bottom 8 here. That ball was absolutely touched. And now we'll bring up number 23 left fielder Chris Johnson.
Yeah, I can't lie to you, CB. I wonder what the exit velo off of the bat was there for number 20. Big hit, like you said. That was absolutely stroked into the outfield there. Good piece of hitting for a leadoff.
Absolutely great two-strike hitting there from Ramsey as well to go along with what you mentioned. As McLaughlin now working out of the stretch. First pitch to Johnson on the edge for a strike. Johnson lays off, and count will now be 0-1. Nobody gone here, bottom 8 with a runner on.
Yeah, this is exactly where the Rams want to be. The meat of their lineup later in the game, down by 2. This is a good position for the Rams to be in to capitalize.
0-1, swung on and missed. Count now 0-2. Breaking pitch. Johnson just couldn't get on it there. As now he will also be in a two-strike scenario.
Being 0-2 here, would expect to see that loopy-looking curveball or slider. Don't know what it was exactly, but it looked to be a good off-speed pitch that he will rely on here. Oh,
Fouled
decides
back.
to go to the fastball.
Yeah, fouled back by Johnson. And that will be now still 0-2. So he'll continue his battle at the plate.
CJ, very well-known hitter for this Rams offense, looking to do some damage here as the pitcher comes set and throws.
Fouled off again. Johnson staying very defensive in the box, waiting for his pitch here. As count still remains 0-2 with Ramsey remaining on first base.
Ramsey not letting up on this West Virginia Tech pitcher. Throwing back. Got it. Oh.
Safe at first base. West Virginia Tech thinks they picked him off. However, field umpire says nada. Words from the West Virginia Tech dugout directed at the field umpire there. Not quite sure what was said, as that bat with Ramsey will continue forward.
McLaughlin delivers.
Swung on. Johnson fouled off down the line. Count still 0-2. McLaughlin attacking Johnson hard here. No dice. Johnson, Chris working really hard here.
Yeah, remaining very calm, continuously staying in this at-bat and just working this pitcher, doing a great job as a hitter.
Swung on and missed, and that will be out number one.
One, I do believe, yeah.
Out number 1, yes, scoreboard was acting up there. Out number 1 for the Rams as designated first baseman, Nick Sturgio will step in the box here with 1 on, 1 out for the Rams.
Nick looking to do something to not leave J. Ram stranded over there on first base.
First pitch is low and out for a ball there.
Yeah, good eye, good play discipline there from Nick to lay off that pitch.
McLaughlin checks over at Ramsey on first. Ramsey conservative lead as McLaughlin now fires home for the 1-0. Sturgio shot high on the right side of the infield near the tunnel building, and it will hit foul for a strike.
Yeah, big swing there from the West Virginia Tech hitter. Popped it up. Pardon me, for the Bluefield hitter, Nick, popping that up pretty high. Nick, one of those guys, if he gets a hold of the ball too, it's going to go far. Looking to see if he can capitalize and put some work into this baseball.
Fouled off by Sturgio. That'll be strike number 2. Sturgio working very hard for these Rams, for his teammates here, as count now 1-2 with 1 out and a runner on.
Yeah, J-Ram really staying hungry over there to reach the next base. Hoping to see what Nick can do here.
McLaughlin now steps off for a disengagement there, as Sturgio still sitting 1-2 with an out here.
McLaughlin checks first, checking again, coming set.
And that's low and away for a ball. Great leave by Nick Sturgio, showing that wealth of experience there by not swinging at an outside curveball. McLaughlin comes set. 2-2 on the way. Swung on and missed. Now it'll be strike number 3, as now Cody Crafton, the third baseman, will come up to the plate for the Rams with a runner on.
2 outs here for the Rams. Cody Crafton, hitter that done great work this past weekend, has done his thing today. Let's see if Cody Crafton can capitalize on this 2 out and start a rally here for these Bluefield Rams.
McLaughlin sets up for the 0-0. Crafton puts a charge into that into right field. It looks like Mackey will get there, though, for out number 3, as score still remains 10-8 in favor of the Golden Bears. As we now move top 9, Rams will have to come from behind here. Now pitching for Bluefield, that's senior number 14, Noah Bertner, the old breed on this staff for the Rams, will come in to hold this West Virginia Tech offense.
Yeah, I'd definitely like to see that the Rams went with Bertner here in this last part of the game here. Bertner, a well-known face here for the Rams community. One of those guys that he's a well-known closer for the Rams. One of those guys that brings the heat. That's one thing about Noah. He pumps it in there.
And then I'll bring up shortstop J.J. Polvinoli as he'll foul one off right side. And that's not to diminish the work of Tyler Rakes the past 2 innings. Rakes did a pretty good job, in my opinion, as now 0-1 on the way to Polvinoli. Ball is just a hair high for ball 1, making the count now 1-1 here with no outs, top 9.
Noah Bertner comes set and delivers the pitch. Strike.
Outer corner called, strike 2 to Polvinoli. Great spot there from Noah Bertner to find the corner as count now 1-2 in favor of the senior pitcher.
Yes, this senior pitcher is very calm, relaxed, and dealing right now.
Just misses with the breaking ball. That'll even things up 2-2 here with nobody out.
Bertner catching a breath as he steps back on the rubber. Delivers. Strike 3. Oh.
Called a ball.
I'm not exactly sure where that one missed.
Great pitch from Noah Bertner. I'm right there with you.
Yeah, I really did think that they were going to call that a strike 3 there.
Royston didn't even move behind the dish. Glove was center plate. I don't know where that was.
I don't know, CB, but one thing about Bertner is he does not step down.
And that's ball 4, as Polvinoli will draw a controversial walk there, and Bertner will continue his work.
Yeah, Bertner's showing a little bit of emotion there after not receiving that call, and honestly, I can't really say that I blame him. That I believe confused Bertner and Royston both there.
And then I'll bring up number 24, Cody Cooper, the third baseman. Bunt attempt pulled back on for ball 1.
Bertner stepping back up, breathing, throwing.
Fires. In there for a called strike, even though Cooper did pull back the bat on the bunt attempt. They're certainly trying to move Polvinoli over there on first to second base.
Bertner not backing down, continuing to try doing his thing despite that last.
1-1 hit and run. Dotson takes a peek at second base. Polvinoli already there, and that will be out number 1 as Cooper is retired at first base.
Good job there by Dotson to look and see where that runner was to make sure he wasn't already getting a lead around second and resulting in one out there. It's a good job there from the Rams.
And
defense.
That'll bring up second baseman Nolan Copeland for West Virginia Tech. Runner on second now with one away as Bertner comes set for the 0-0 offering. Kicks and deals. And that's a hair high for ball 1 to Copeland.
Bertner getting a sign from the second baseman, catching a breath as he steps back on the rubber.
Pick attempt at second base, not in time. Will keep Polvinoli honest, though. Great move from the veteran pitcher on this Rams squad.
Yeah, definitely a good move there by Bertner, and honestly a good tag there by Dotson, although the runner got back. 14 winds up and throws.
1-0 offering is outside for ball 2. Breaking pitch got away a hair. And 2-0 now to Copeland as Bertner steps right back on the rubber, ready to go. Fired high and in for another ball. 3-0 now in the favor of Copeland. Bertner will have to work all the way back here with one out.
Yeah, I can tell Bertner looks a little bit rattled himself right now. Not really looking very happy with himself. I do believe he just needs to relax and do his thing.
finds it there. Strike one down the middle as Copeland lays off for strike one. 3-1 now. Bertner will come set here. Takes a peek and fires. And that will catch Copeland on the arm. And that'll be a hit by pitch as Copeland will make his way down to first. Polvinoli will remain on second base.
Royston doing his thing. I like this. I like this call here. Going to give Bertner a little talking to, because I can definitely tell Bertner is a little bit rattled right now. Royston doing his thing, keeping him calm and composed. Just telling him to do his thing. You know, he's a great pitcher. So I believe he's just trying to give him some confidence to do his thing.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Maximilian Aroba for West Virginia Tech. With 2 on, 1 away, 1 in scoring position. Bertner now will come set on the mound. Takes a peek at second, now firing home. Ball is a hair out for ball 1.
West Virginia Tech coach continuing to give his players some motivation, but Noah Bertner not backing down as he throws back.
Takes to second base. Polvinoli able to get back safely. However, Bertner keeping him in check here.
Noah Bertner steps back on the rubber, winds up, and throws.
High back pick attempt from Royston. Almost gets Copeland at first base. Just not in time.
Yeah, not a bad look there from Royston throwing back. The guy at first definitely looked like he had a significant lead over there. Just missed him. Noah Bertner steps back and throws.
Ooh.
Just a little low,
Just
I do
a
believe.
hair low, maybe out. And that'll be ball number 3 to Aroba. As count now 3-0 with 2 on. Steve Reich across the plate from Bertner. Now moves count 3-1. Here is 1 out, 2 on, 1 in scoring position for the Golden Bears.
Yeah, believing in 1-4 right here. Hoping he can stay composed and deliver another strike here.
Takes a peek now home. Bertner's offering swung on and missed by Aroba, who was very, very tardy there to the Bertner fastball.
Rams dugout giving Bertner some motivation here as Bertner sets back up to throw the pitch.
Full count, swung on and missed. Royston with
Got
the
him.
throwdown.
Oh,
Called safe at third base. Great throwdown, Michael Royston. Certainly thought the runner may have been out there. However, the field umpire says otherwise. And now we move 0-0 count, 2 outs, 2 on in scoring position for the Golden Bears with right fielder Tyler Mackey, number 10, on the way to the plate.
Mackey last delivered a strike to center field, I do believe.
Pitch from Bertner outside for ball 1.
Pardon me. I do believe he struck out last AB. Looking to see if Noah Bertner can do his thing and sit him down once again here as this inning.
1-0 is outside, and that'll be ball 2 on the chalk there.
CB, I'm still noticing Bertner looking quite frustrated, hoping that he can settle down enough to get us out of this inning for the Rams.
Bertner usually able to gain his composure very quickly, as that is on the edge for a strike. 2-1 now. Great pitch from Bertner. Great location from the senior there, as now 2-1, 2 out, 2 on, both in scoring position. Rams down 2. Fake the bunt.
Yes.
Strike on the corner there. Bertner, great pitch.
Yeah, Bertner's seemingly not backing down at all. Despite the calls, despite what's going on, Bertner is still doing his thing and trying his best to stay composed.
2-2 count. 2 outs now. Bertner's pitch.
Just a little out.
Great idea there from Bertner. Mackey wanted it. Able to hold up, though. Now full count here with 2 outs and 2 on. Bertner comes set. 3-2 on the way. Strike three. Mackey goes down looking. Bertner says, sit down, as Rams will now go to the bottom half of the inning, still down 2, and look to get these 2 runs back as Bertner holds it no runs from the Golden Bears. Now pitching for West Virginia Tech, number 33, Jonas Fronte, 6-foot freshman from Culpeper, Virginia. Starting off here for the Rams, the center fielder, number 3, Sean Cherry. He'll lead it off to begin play, bottom 9, as Fronte looking to close the game out for West Virginia Tech.
Rams looking to do some work here in this final effort. This is their last chance. Let's see what the Rams can do with Sean Cherry leading off here.
Fronte's first pitch is in there on the outside corner for a strike, as Cherry will take.
Cherry staying composed, staying locked in as he steps back in the box here.
Fronte's 0-1 is low and away for a ball. Evens things out 1-1 here with nobody on, nobody out.
Pitcher steps back up and delivers. Big swing.
Fouled off by Cherry, and that'll be strike 2. Count now 1-2 in favor of Fronte.
Cherry looking to be the leadoff guy here for the Rams in this last part of the game.
Fronte kicks and deals, and that's low and away for ball 2. Once again, evening things up 2-2 this time.
Weather still continuing to get a little bit cooler as I see the third base coach, Bruce Medlock, with a jacket now on.
Fronte's 2-2 offering on the way. Fouled back once more by Cherry, staying alive. And count will remain 2-2.
Cherry continuously doing his thing, doing what he does best, battling and fighting until he can't no more.
Swung on up the middle, Sean Cherry. That will be a leadoff single for the center fielder here to get things going here, bottom 9. And that'll bring up second baseman number 8, Dylan Dotson, to hopefully continue this display of offense.
Exactly what the Rams needed there, really setting the tone there by number 3. Good job by Sean Cherry doing his thing as a leadoff guy. And Dylan Dotson following him, another big bat today. another bat that has been very active today. Let's see if Dylan Dotson can stay on fire here to get these Rams going.
First pitch from Franti gets away from the catcher. Cherry will advance to second base. Maybe more. Cherry rounds hard at second. Aroba able to get there and not allow an extra base as Cherry will hold station at second. Count now 1-0 in favor of Dylan Dotson.
West Virginia Tech infield staying very vocal there. They knew Sean Cherry has the speed. As Sean Cherry thought about going third there, but way to hold up there from Sean.
Righty on lefty matchup here as Franti comes set. 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Hardy cut from Dotson there to even things out 1-1.
Won't lie to you. It looks like this pitcher seems to be throwing quite hard. But these bats from the Rams definitely look to be sped up to the pitch.
Called ball outer corner there. Great piece of hitting from Dotson to lay off of that.
Yeah, very, very disciplined right there. That honestly, I feel like that one could have went either way. That was one of those pitches where it went his way, so good job by number 8.
2-1 offering now from Franti. Fouled off by Dotson. And count now moving 2-2.
Dotson steps back in. The pitcher steps back up on the rubber.
Cherry still at second.
Big
Dotson
swing.
into left field, foul ball. And count will remain 2-2 as Dotson continuing to battle here late in the ball game.
I definitely like what I'm seeing there from number 8. Runner in scoring position at second, trying to poke the ball to left field to get something down on the green grass there. Great job by number 8.
Swung on ground ball left side, fielded by the third baseman over to first for out number 1. Cherry remains at second, given the ground ball. And now 1 out and 1 on still for the designated hitter, number 7, Max McLaughlin.
Big position for the DH, number 7 here. Runner at scoring position. He could definitely do some damage here for the Rams and really set the tone behind Sean Cherry.
Again, righty on lefty matchup. Franti's first pitch swung on by McLaughlin, clubbed right side, fielded by the first baseman. Over to Franti at first for the PFP, and that'll be out number 2. Cherry will pull in at third base now with number 2, Josh Holland now up for the Rams. Holland, the starting shortstop this afternoon. And he'll look to extend this inning and give the Rams a fighting chance here late in the ball game.
Yeah, a lot of confidence here in number 2. One of those guys, sneaky power. He could really do some work here for the Rams. I believe in him.
Swung on by Holland to the shortstop and over to first, and that will be the ball game as West Virginia Tech takes this one 10-8.